I don't know if you've ever come across the statement. Do not compare yourself to people who have external support systems because you're not moving from the same place, you're not making decisions from the same place, you're not living from the same place. And while this is true, feeling like people who have external support systems have better chances at success and growth is not entirely true. I mean, having external support, whether it's financial or emotional or physical, goes a long way, but it does not guarantee success and growth. And I'm saying this because I've sat in it. I've somersaulted in it. I used to be so bitter and emotional about the fact that I've never had support systems. And the people that I expected to believe in me and show up for me didn't do so. So I carried a certain level of anger and bitterness, and I had to sit with it. And the realization is that having external support system does not guarantee success and growth, because for the first time I found myself coming across people or seeing people who had external support systems but still chose mediocrity, uselessness, foolishness, and didn't have the confidence to follow through. When we sing, it's not by power, it's not by might, it's by spirit. That is the truth. And if you need more clarity, if you have chosen to sit with this too, if you need more clarity, I need you to ask yourself this question. If I had external support systems today, like I wish, like I wanted to, and maybe for some reason this external support system is no longer available to me or just disappears from my life, do I still trust myself to not fall apart or feel like I cannot move from an empowered place anymore? The thing is, if you ask yourself this question and the answer is no, then what you really need is not an external support system. What you need is to learn how to build safety and support yourself from within. It means you have to up your self reliance and self sufficiency. A harsh truth is that it does not matter who is cheering for you if you don't have the confidence within you to reach certain levels, you will never get there. And lastly, I want you to stop the habit of overly relying on the idea of having external support, because support doesn't always show up externally, you know? And that's something that I had to come to a place of gratitude for, because when I look at my life, I am supported, divinely guided, divinely blessed, divinely privileged. And when I begin to look from that lens of scarcity consciousness, I feel like, oh, if it's not an external support that is here talking to me, looking at me, and pouring into my cup, then I'm not really supported. Because what I was doing is I was looking at other people and saying, oh, this is what support is supposed to look like. This is what I think support is supposed to look like. If it doesn't look like this, then I'm not supported. But if you can just take a moment to take your head out of your ass for a bit, because that is what I had to do to see the ways in which I prosper, the ways in which I am protected, the ways in which I am divinely privileged beyond my wildest dreams. So, support doesn't always have to look the way you have imagined it to be. And I believe that if you can take the moment to reflect and look into your life, you will see how you are divinely supported. We are all divinely supported by Source in small ways, in big ways. I hope this information was able to bring you some clarity.